In this lesson, I'm going to show you, or in this video, I'm going to show you how to do prospect on LinkedIn without Sales Navigator. Okay. A Sales Navigator is a wonderful, wonderful tool, and it's designed for you to prospect more quickly and more efficiently. However, it is $75 to $85 a month, which is close to $100 a month, right? And if you're not if you haven't consistently started making money, or if your cash flow is not robust, it may not be a marketing expense that you want to take on. So you could do the same thing you do on Sales Navigator for free. Just keep in mind that it's a little bit more work and there are limitations. So if you're on LinkedIn and you're just doing the free stuff, it is you have a limit of 100 per day, 100 people you can reach out to per day. Okay. So just keep that in mind. That's fine for at first, but once you start getting clients and you want to make it more regular, Sales Navigator is a good investment. Okay. So let's talk about how to do this for free. If you are looking for, my target audience are new coaches. So I'm going to look for new coaches. So I'm going to say coaches. I'm going to go to all filters. Now, right now, the filter is people, groups, companies, posts, jobs, schools, events, courses, and services. I'm going to go to all filters. And initially, it's going to give you the first, the second, and the third plus connections. When you get outside the third connection, they make it a little bit more challenging to find people, but that doesn't mean they're not there. Okay. So what you're looking to do, especially if you don't have any connections or if your connections are really low, is you're going to click all of these and let them give you everybody that they can. You're going to choose the area for which you want to prospect. I chose all the English speaking countries. So United States, United Kingdom. Do they have Australia? And you type in Australia. And current company, you could choose the current company. To me, it doesn't matter what their current company is. Past company, I don't care. Schools. Schools is a great way to narrow down and find those specific people that you're looking for. So I know that IPEC is a coaching school. I can look in other coaching schools to see who went to those schools because those are prime candidates. So IPEC. A lot of coaching schools called Coaching Institute. The point, you choose schools that would have your target audience. And then what industry? Are they professional training and coaching, sports, managerial consultant? I'll leave this blank for right now, but I can always go back and just put coaching or what type of coaching. Now, when you look online, it doesn't always have coaching. So sometimes you have to narrow it down by the specific type of subgroup in that industry, okay? I only speak English. Are they open to pro bono and volunteering, joining nonprofit board? I'm really not interested in that. And then the categories that they're in. So they might be a consultant, executive coach, career coach, mentoring. I'm going to leave that vacant as well. And then I'm going to search. And I can also narrow it down more. But we're going to just keep it right here for right now. Okay. So it's showing me all of the different coaches within the category that I set, right? So now you just have to go through each one of them and actually read their description. Because I said coach, it doesn't mean it's going to be a coach for mental health or a coach for business. They might actually pull up sports coaches, and I'm not looking for a sports coach. So Kimba Samuel, I'm going to pass by her because she's a sports coach, life and business coach. Now, this is where you need to know your target audience. My soulmate client is a woman. So I'm going to bypass Laurent because he's not a she. Kathy. All right, so let's see what Kathy has to offer. Kathy's been coaching for 3 years, so she obviously doesn't need my help. And then you're going to just keep going until you find the right person who you want to help. So she's been doing coaching for 3 years, but say she was doing it for 3 months, she would be a prime candidate. So I would connect with her. And you can add a note when you connect. And that's when you do the introductory note that I have in the lesson. And you send it, you can send it, or you could just connect with her and send her a message. Now, what LinkedIn will do is they'll say, hey, your person had accepted. And it usually comes up on your homepage. But if you have any doubts, if you want to know when a candidate or anybody who's accepted your invitation to connect, you could just look over here. Sometimes they'll have it up here, no pending invitations. But it'll also say what the person's name is, accepted your invitation to connect. And that's when you can start to message them. So I hope that helps. Again, you have the limit of 100 per day. It's really useful, honestly, because through this way, you can get people who otherwise might be blocked off by Sales Navigator, because Sales Navigator will give you they'll give you some parameters. So certain people you can't reach through Sales Navigator. So you still have to come back around on occasion to look for them in the regular LinkedIn. So try this out. It takes a little bit more work than Sales Navigator, but you can definitely find your target audience, that person you're looking for. Now, if you're like, look, I'm looking for somebody who needs help with divorce or somebody who wants to start their life over, look for specific groups. Look for specific groups and target them that way. And if you get in the group and you start talking to people, you can start finding your client as well. But I'm not sure if I saw it. Sometimes you're able to search by group. Okay. So get as much information about your soulmate client or your target audience and use that information to whittle out who is right for you. Okay.